Hi, I'm Northwest Herald senior sports writer Joe Stevenson, and this is Preps Pulse. Well, the spring weather in northern Illinois has a way of making things miserable for everyone when it comes to sports. We're at Jacobs High School today to find out how ADs, coaches, and players deal with the nasty weather. This is senior third baseman Johnny Amon from Jacobs, and what is it like dealing with the cold and the wind and the rain of a northern Illinois spring?
As a captain, we are doing more warm-ups, longer runs, just to get those arms warm. The pitchers are even more difficult with trying to get ready before a game, so it's your longer, more pulls actually from running side to side. But other than that, I think it's just all in the head. This is Jacobs softball coach Jeremy Bauer, and Coach, what is it like on those really cold days trying to keep everybody into the game, and is it tougher mentally to keep people into the game on some of those?
Yeah, I would agree. It's a lot more difficult to keep everybody focused on what we're trying to do. We try to keep everybody moving as much as we can. We were lucky enough, our last game that we played was a home game, so we come inside and we do a lot of warm-ups indoors, get everything loosened up, then when we go outside, make sure that we're still loose and try to get as warm as possible out there as well.
This is sophomore pitcher Kara Arsenault from Jacobs, and she threw a 1-0 win over defending 4A state champion Lincoln Way Central on Saturday in really cold temperatures. What was that like out there Saturday with the cold and the wind and everything?
I've used it kind of for my benefit, throwing inside on their hands and stuff, so that the cold benefited me instead of them. Tried to get a lot of fly balls, ground balls. Wasn't trying to throw it past anybody. The cold, it was difficult. I wore a sweatshirt when I wasn't pitching. Kept hand warmers. We always have those in the dugout, and we just tried to make it work for us as much as possible.
Is it harder sitting on the bench?
Well, especially last week in Hoffman, I think it was 30 degrees, I want to say, and it was rough coming back into the bench. We had some real long innings, 25-minute innings, and then it's hard coming back, and then you're up next first at bat. So it was difficult.
As a pitcher, how much can you wear so it doesn't restrict your motion?
I was wearing a Under Armour and a long sleeve T-shirt, and I wore a sweatshirt in and off, but while I was pitching, I warmed up with a sweatshirt on, but when I actually went out there on the mound, I had to take it off so I could be free.
Does it take you longer to warm up on those days than normal?
Yeah, we warmed up inside, and we use like BioFreeze or Icy Hot. It usually helps, and then we go outside, we finish off warming up and kind of get accustomed to the cold. I actually really liked hitting because when I would swing at the bat and it would wring your hands, my hands would kind of heat up. It was like healing itself, and then it was warm when I was pitching. It was nice.
This is Jacobs Athletic Director Tom Ross, and you can see in the background his board with all the color-coded for all the spring sports and everything. And how many phone calls do you think you take a day on when it starts raining or something?
Oh, quite a few. And the hardest part about it is you may get a call at 9 o'clock from the opposing AD, and you don't want to make a decision then because you don't know what Mother Nature's going to do. Could turn warm, and you could play at 3 o'clock. So we try to wait till the latest possible moment, but then every reschedule takes you about an hour of time to prepare the paperwork, to prepare the schedule change, to put it on your website, to notify the coaches. So, every day you're spending hours upon hours just on cancellations and then rescheduling.